say something really quick. It's hard to make videos in the internet. People try to talk, and I never saw that. I'm used to libraries and things being quiet. You can go to the internet at a library. It's quiet. You don't hear anybody talking. Okay, so, and everybody's trying to talk over on our things, and it's just not nice. I just don't like that. But I wanted to say something really quickly, because everybody's telling lies on my husband and me. And God says he's going to punish everybody lying on my husband and King Shabtai Shabtai feet. But Shabbai only wants me, King Shabtai. And the rabbis say, you got to be somebody really special that you have a Jewish king. I know that. And all the harlots, I'm going to say that, and all the men with the harlots lie. My husband said, don't you know the men are trying to be in my place and trying to be with you? Well, I don't want to be with anybody but my beloved King Shabtai feet. I know that the women are trying, and the women are not correct because they don't, my husband doesn't want those. My husband wants me. So they all lie, and they all try to be in the place of me, and everybody knows they're jealous. So I just wanted to say that they're actually just trying to kill us and take our things. Nothing more than that. Because they just tried to do that anyway. My husband said, why do they do those things? He said, because they're Nazis and they thought they could win. Well, they should have looked at Obadiah, because their Nazi would ever beat us. Nobody that tried to hurt us would ever beat us. Obadiah, the book of Obadiah. It's incorrect that when I make this video and they come back here and try to talk, they can make their own accounts. Am I right? Okay, so it's wrong, and I'm going to post it anyway, because it's incorrect. My husband and I are the Maharaja and Maharaja of India. Also, my dad was the Maharaja of India. And my birth mother was the daughter of Aga Khan III of Persia. Her brother was Prince Ali Khan of India. He had a mother from India who was a royal. And so, but my mother's mother was Aga Khan's queen. Because he's buried in Egypt. Okay, she was an Egyptian royal Jew. And the Americans kept trying to put harlots, with our beloved uncle, Prince Ali Khan of India. They actually murdered him. We told you, wrote about that, because he would not take a harlot. He didn't ever have any children. That was Rita Haywood's sister. That's right, her sister, that tried to pose as a child. I saw her. And she's stuck at 63, right? Well, also, Auntie Emma, Princess Elizabeth Taylor saw her, too. She said nobody ever saw any baby. They knew that that was Rita Haywood's sister. And he died in a traffic accident with another harlot trying to have, we saw her too, trying to have a baby, but the baby died, I guess, and our uncle was the only one that died. And we saw pictures of the car. Whatever hit him, aimed at his side and knocked and killed him. Everybody else in the car lived. So we know, our family told us that we would never, ever, would never, ever happen to my brother Shavit and I, that they would never, ever let anybody kill us and try to put harlots in the place of me, or put putz in the place of my husband. I shouldn't have said the word putz, but it's a Yiddish word. And also, our beloved relatives, Princess Elizabeth Taylor, Nasiq Elizabeth Taylor, and Nasiq Richard Burton, were never divorced, because no rabbi would ever do that. And they said it would never happen to us either. Well, they had to pretend that they were divorced to keep the people. When they saw her in that Van Cleve's real crown, real tiara, with all those diamonds, they knew she was. If you look at the video, they asked her if she's a real Jewish princess, and she really was. She always thought that I got my amethyst eyes from her. She was really beautiful. And so I wanted to say that to you, too. So they pretended. And I have visions. We have visions because we have, God really considers us very special because we're the children of our God, and we try to be really correct at what we do, and we do as our God tells us to do. For our God commands my beloved and command Shavit night to never be with anybody else, but to only be with each other for all eternity. And God commands me to never, ever leave my husband for any reason, which I would never leave my beloved Shavit for any reason. We're the first Noah and his wife, the first Abraham and his wife, and the reactor showed us that these things and other things. I'm telling you that. We're the second Abraham and his wife, and the second Noah's wife, etc., etc., etc. As it were King David before, and amongst King David, I was Bathsheba, Michael, and Abigail. Michael and Abigail the same. And then I died and came back as Bathsheba, considerably younger. And we'll explain these things to you a little bit later, whenever we can. And we wrote some about these things. But God commanded me never to ever leave my beloved Shavit, and commanded my husband never to ever leave me, and we're together for eternity. We told you that the first Adam and Eve could have never, and the second Adam and Eve could never ever have been with anybody but each other, because everybody else would be their children. And incest, it's incest if you're with your children, or grandchildren, or any other things. That's incorrect, and something you die for. Okay, so we just want to say that to you too. And so we're talking really quick because it's really hard to like do these videos and try to be coherent and right and people talking over, because usually when I don't talk it's quiet, and then when I start to talk they get loud. But and we just want to tell you that our auntie Emma Elizabeth Taylor and Abadode Nasik Richard Burton and Nasika Elizabeth Taylor were never divorced. And when she died, I saw Richard Burton, Abadode Nasik Richard Burton meet her in heaven. The rabbis thought it was bad enough that they had to pretend that they were divorced, because you see in our law they would never ever do that. Divorce and remarry, divorce and marry the same people, and they were married to other people in between because it's not clean. You see what I'm saying? Now you see that Abraham and Sarah were never divorced, and people kept trying to kidnap them. So God will punish people that kidnapped Sarah, just like people kidnapped me and will be punished for doing that. Because the rabbi said something special of my husband and me. Not blessed to keep us from, because we were terrified. We always got harassed and harassed by the bad people trying to hurt us all, saying bad things. So the rabbi said something special over us when we were born, and then something special over us when we were terrified as little kids, so that if anybody did anything to us, they would be extremely punished. Like Sarah and Abraham, people hurt them, they got extremely punished for it too. So we just want to tell you that too. So now, my husband and I my beloved Melk Shabtai Shabzavit, now we'll never be divorced, and we'll be together for all eternity as husband and wife and love each other. And so we just want to say, for my beloved husband, Melk Shabzavit, eternal Jewish baby sweet love queen, and eternal Jewish bride for all eternity, and my beloved Shabzavit is my eternal man, king, Jewish husband for eternity. And we're only with that to each other to each other only, and no one else but each other. Only with each other this way. So you see, we're helping the rabbis help us to help the other children, because we're the king and queen of a very large kingdom, blessed kingdom, and we'll help our people and the children to get to their mates. They're supposed, because everybody has their own mate for eternity. Birds mate for eternity now, as they used to mate for life, because they will live too. We just want to say that to you too. Now we'll try to write a little bit and basically I said, and we just want to say those things to you.